Right, guys. Thank you so much for coming out on Monday night. Thank you so much, and especially, yeah, it means a lot to us comedians, you know, having to put on a show like this and stuff like that. But I'm just gonna introduce the first act right now. First act is someone called Chola. I met him at a scratch night where I was performing comedy, and he came and asked me a bunch of questions, and I was like, fuck off, man. But you know, he stuck around and he stuck at it and kept doing it, and we went to a gong show. If you don't know what a gong show is, it's where people are allowed to vote you off the stage, and you only have like 5 minutes to survive. And on his first ever performance, he got to 4 minutes and almost won. And that is a really, really big deal. These are like where these big comedians go and perform. So I just need you to put your hands together. Let's start it. Woo! And welcome Ade to the stage!
You know what I've realised, yeah? All of these comedy nights, yeah, the mic is always a bit too high. And I'm a short black man, so I need to be able to see the stage and see the mic. But anyway, put your hand up here if you're from London. Yeah? Everybody inside is from London. Madam, you're not from London? No. Where are you from, madam? Spain. You're from Spain? Oh, fuck you. Piece of shit. Fuck you, bruv. I wasn't even going to start on that, but that's actually beautiful. Yeah, you know what? Everybody here thought it was going to have a bank holiday today, innit? Yeah. Do you know what's funny? You guys trusted Gareth Southgate for that. That guy is never going to give you what you want. Do you know what I'm trying to say? One semi-final and 2 finals. You know? Where are you seeing the silverware? You know? I bet you Tottenham have seen more silverware. Do you get me? But they haven't. Anywho's. Let me move. London changes a lot. Do you know what I realise? London changes a lot. And it's not just the things like the shops and that change. It's also the people that come into London that change it, you know? Before, like when I was growing up, London was very, very cheap. But since all these prep school motherfuckers, all these white niggas started moving in, London's got mad expensive. People try to blame the cost of living. No, it's not that. It's gentrification. You know? Let me tell you something. If you go down to Brixton, yeah, you'll see a Pret-a-Manger, yeah? You will see a Body Shop, if it's still there. Who the fuck knows, they might just open up a Joe and the Juice there now as well. Do you get me? Yeah? Gentrification has fucked up Brixton. Do you know how hard it is to pick up some weed from your drug dealer without some white people looking at you like, oh, bro, you've committed a heinous crime, bruv. Nah, bro. I'm literally just trying to pick up some weed, and I got these prep school motherfuckers again looking at me. Yes, I'm in a back alley. Yes, I am with another black man. No, it's not the 80s. I'm not going to suck his dick. I am going to pay him some money for these drugs. And you got these prep school motherfuckers saying, oh, my days. I think he just sold him some weed. Like, yes, of course, man. I'm in Brixton. What do you think I'm doing here, bro? I ain't shopping. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on. And then it's not just those people. It's those people with their kids. Like you moved from fucking Cambridge to Brixton, and you think that what things are gonna be rosy and shit. No, brother, this is the ghetto. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, come on, man. Don't be doing all of that shit. Like, I'm out here literally just trying to pick up some weed. And I'm seeing somebody come down from their house. Like, you know, you can see it in Brixton Slab sometimes, the way the things is built and that, you can see them coming down from their house. So I've seen this lady come down from her house, and her kid's all up at the window. She's come down to her house and that, and I'm kind of like trying to tell my drug dealer, like, be quick a little bit, like, fast it up. I don't really want to have this conversation with this lady and that. It's just going to be long. Do you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know now, this guy's taking his fucking time just to take it out of his fucking bag and give me the packet. He hasn't given me the packet yet. The lady's come down the steps. She's come outside now, and she's like, "Oh, excuse me. Oh, I don't think you should be dealing that sort of drugs over here." I just looked at her and I said, "Seriously? So I'm the first black person you've seen like what? Pick up some weed before? Swear down. And you live in Brixton as well. I know you've seen this before. Let's not lie to each other. Do you know what I mean?" And she's like, "Oh, I just don't think that it's okay because my son's just up there and I think he can see everything that's going on." I said, "Well, I'll tell your son to close his fucking eyes, bruv." Do you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bruv. Like, don't do all of that. Don't do all of that. Your son probably wants to smoke this with me. I'm going to bill it up. I'm going to be like 5 minutes. If he wants to hit it, tell him come downstairs. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, her son ain't on that, you know what I'm trying to say? But he was looking up in the window, looking all stressed, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like he really wanted to pull of the zoo, but I don't want to give him that, man. You know, these days you can't really corrupt children, man. It's not really one of those things. Like, what I've also realised is, like, growing up as well, I'm 21, guys, like, you go through things and that, you don't really realise, like, how you could have been corrupted as a youth. And then only until you realise that, oh shit, like, I've got a 9-year-old cousin, and if I just play the wrong sort of music in front of this girl, like she could turn out to be Cardi B. And I don't want that. I don't want that for my cousin, you know? So I say to my cousins, like, let's not do all of this TikTok stuff. I don't allow my little cousins on TikToks. I ain't their parent at all, but at the same time, I want them to, you know, monitor what they're doing. Because I don't want no sluts in my family, if I'm being honest with you. If I'm being totally honest with you, I don't want no sluts. I really don't. Sluts can be cool, though. Sluts can be cool. Sluts can be really cool. And it doesn't need to be a female to be a slut. You can be a male slut. I'm a male slut. I am. I might not look it. I might look pretty reserved, but I'm a male slut. I am. Let me tell you something about me. This is why I'm a slut. Relationships, you know? The last comedy show I done, you know, I wasn't even in a relationship like that, but I was close to it. I was really close to it. It's fucked up because I feel like I'm running out of some time and I could be. But let me just tell you guys anyway. So these relationships, yeah, hear this. I fell in love with a liar, but you don't really know that they're a liar until you're in the relationship. You know what I'm trying to say? Because nobody ever shows their red flags at the door. Like, who does that? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, personally, me, I'm not the greatest communicator. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But I'm going to front to you like, yeah, I can tell you anything about me. You ask me a question, I'm open as a book. Open me up, baby. You know what I'm saying? But nah, this guy was a liar. I was 16. This is what happened. I fell in love with a girl and she had a boy best friend. But she told me that this guy is just, she's just my mate. I would just go to the same school together. And obviously me, I went to all boys school. So I didn't see women like that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Only like after school and shit. So when I had this girlfriend, I didn't understand this whole boy best friend thing. I thought it was just, oh yeah, man, that's just one of your friends. Okay, cool. Little did I know, everything I was saying to her was going to him. You get me? Was she crying? Was she crying on his shoulder? 110%. Did he know my mom's birthday? Yes, he fucking did. How did he know my mom's birthday? Because she was out here yapping. Do you get me? Anyway, next thing you know now, this girl, she's a liar because one time I asked her, like, is there absolutely anything that you might need to tell me because we was going on a break? She said to me, looked at me dead in my eyes, like, I'm looking at you, sir. He said to me, no, there's nothing to tell you. I said, cool. I said, so what, are we together now? She was like, yes. Exactly. And I was like, cool, say no more, cool. You know what I'm saying? 2 days go by now, and I realized, this girl's lying to me because one of her friends went to the same school as me in sixth form, and she told me that this guy cheated on me. This girl cheated on me, sorry. Right in front of my face, she lied to me. So ever since then, I haven't trusted women. And to be specific, I haven't trusted light-skinned women. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because these girls will look at you right in your eye, dead in your eye, with some vigor as well. Do you get me? And tell you a fucking lie. I can't deal with it. Something about me is that I have a very, very soft heart and that. And I told you guys I'm a slut, innit? So this is why sometimes it can fuck me up because I catch feelings quickly. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But if you're a slut, you can't catch feelings really and truly because you're out here for a job and your job is to fuck. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, so, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you can't really love and fuck unless you're fucking in love. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you hear that? Don't let it go over your head. Do you get me? But, yeah, you know, I'm a bit of a slut. I think I'm running out of time, guys. I've got 2 minutes apparently. So let me just fuck about it a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, everything I done there, I planned for. I don't think it was great, but I felt it was all right, and I really rock with you guys because I saw you guys over there in the lobby and that, and you guys are cool. However, I want to try something out and that. I think I want to freestyle for the last 2 minutes. I don't know what I'm going to say, but first of all, how about we fucking speak about that England game? You really thought it was going to win? Yeah. You man really thought that? Fair enough. I can't even shit on you, because so did I. But then I realized that we have a white man in charge of black people on the football team. Don't get twisted, there are white people on the football team, but the poster boy is a mixed race brother. And if you have a white man in charge of a lot of black people, what you have is slavery. I'm looking at you two white girls laughing because could have been your ancestors 400 years ago. It's all right though. Comedy shows are here to make you guys look back and educate yourselves. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's not here to make you feel bad about yourselves. I'm here to make you smile and laugh. Look at you guys laughing. Everybody here laughing. Am I done? I got 1 more minute, guys. I'm out of material, man. I don't know what to say. Shit. What I will say though is thank you for being my first ever proper comedy audience, real intimate and shit. So I just want to say thank you, guys. But I'm out. I told you guys that I was out. I was lying. I'm here to introduce the next guest. And I only met her today, but she's amazing. She is fantastic. Yeah? Was busting jokes out there, and she was roasting guys. If you got roasted, yeah, just hold that in it, firm it. However, everybody put your hands together for Marcia!
Hi, how are you today? Great. Some of y'all need a hair transplant, I see. That's all right. I'll give you a referral code to Turkey. That's fine. Sorry I was a bit late. I just came back from Gareth Southgate's funeral. That's why I'm in all black. It's really funny, you know, because I work in football. Don't ask me what club, if not I might spoil your evening. We win a lot of trophies, so not Arsenal. Anyways. I work in a football club, and the first thing I ask people is like, what club do you support? Where are you from? All that quirky stuff. I want to ask you guys something. Where do you think I'm from? Don't be racist.
Germany.
Scotland. Diverse. Great. Well, by looking at me, you can tell that my parents had fun. So my mom's German, my dad's Peruvian, which means half my family was very dodgy during the 40s, and that's why they went to South America. Yeah? No, but it's really great. I mean, I have like 5 accents in my accent, so people can't really tell. They're like, are you American? Don't insult me that way. What? Do I look like my name could be Rachel? Sorry to any people whose name might be Rachel, but it's also funny because, I mean, I'm glad that there's white people in the front row, and some like ethnically ambiguous people. When I get compared to a famous person, people usually say, oh my gosh, you look like Zendaya. No, I just have braids and I'm ambiguously, you know, ethnic or whatever. Ethnically ambiguous. Sorry, English is not my first language, but I speak it quite well. I went to private school. Yeah, you like that? Cool. I bet you're wondering, this girl is a bit crazy. I bet her parents, you know, go a bit crazy as well. I mean, my parents have been married for 30 years. This is how they make it work, yeah? My mom is pretty brutal, of course, you know. And my dad is very whipped. That's the thing. My dad is 6'5", my mom is 5'3". Don't ask me how that works. She will be like, you will find someone one day. Well, not a 6'5" man, mother. Yeah. This is how they make it work, yeah. When I asked my parents, how have you been married for 30 years? My dad goes, I like her, she's very pretty. My mom goes, people think we're divorced because I won't go to social events with him, but truth is, I just hate people. And that's how I was made. Yeah? Cool. If you want to talk about the football, can I see the Spanish person in the back? Ole! Yeah? I mean, through colonization, I'm like 2% Spanish. I will take it, you know? It's fine. Germany got 4 World Cups. 2 of them are a bit dodgy, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Right, so you 2 white girls in the front. Where are you from? East London? Mm-hmm. All right, don't stop me. How about you? Posh. Okay. Do you have a bit of Turkish in you? No? No, you just are like, you know how when you go to Tesco and you go to the bread area, do you ever see soft white and you're like, that's me? No, you know, that's okay. Because to be fair, I mean, I make most of my jokes about my dating life. Oh, indeed, my friend. Here's the thing. I have a solo stand-up thing called Unseasoned Chicken Memoirs. It's about my dating life that tells you everything you need to know. Yeah. Here's the thing. I think as an ethnic woman, when I see a white man, I'm just like, God, that's just some unseasoned chicken. It's like when you boil chicken, just pull it out. Some people eat it like that. It's criminal. I'm like, you need some paprika, some marinating, you know, staying in the fridge overnight. I want to care for you, you know what I mean? And then, you know, they break my heart, but it's fine because then Spain wins the Euros and they shut up. Oh, man. What else can I tell you about? One time, I mean, I never considered myself sort of a streetwise person, but when people are like, don't go there, that's very dangerous. I'm like, I'm from Peru. It's a third world. But then they're like, didn't you go to prep school? Shut up. Yeah, so I have a lot of sides to me. And I mean, the thing with being ethnically ambiguous is that I can always be the diversity hire. No one can tell my fucking accent. There's this guy at my job. If he sees it, I don't care. But there's this guy at my job, and he has an Asian fetish. All right? He has an Asian fetish. And one day, just joking, I said, listen, I know you only like talk to me sometimes because I could be Filipina. You know what the motherfucker said? Yes. Being Tesco Values and Zendaya doesn't seem too bad these days, honestly. No. People have told me some really outrageous shit in my time. I mean, once I had a flatmate who thought we didn't have toilets in Peru. And I was like, do you think I shit in a hole? I have 3 toilets in my house. What are you talking about? Oh my God. Yeah. I'm running out of time. I don't know. You know what's really funny though? Once you get to a certain age, my coworkers are either in their 60s or are 18. So I find myself between either trying to sound very mature and professional and being like, oh yes, slay. Yes, bitch. And they're like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, sorry, I saw it on TikTok. I do have TikTok, I'm sorry. Yeah, sadly, I try to get down with the kids. Yeah. But yeah. I mean, life in London is funny, isn't it? No one tells you. You know what no one tells you about in London? Foxes. No, seriously. One day I was just chilling and I have a garden. I'm one of those slightly posh people who have a garden and lives alone. I'm not a drug dealer. I'm not your dealer. I know I'm not. See me after the show. I'm South American. No one tells you there are foxes in London. And then, I don't know, in the middle of the night you hear, and you're like, who's killing a baby out there? And then you remember that song. If you're like over the age of 21, probably not Trolla, but you remember the song, What the Fox Says. What the fuck is a fox saying, man? That's what I think about. But yeah. Slay. Thank you very much.
I'm up again. Shit. Thank you, man. I love that. Can we keep the noise up, though? Seriously, can we do this clapping thing, yeah? Cool. Let's carry on clapping, though. Keep it clapping. Because for this one, we are introducing the man of the hour. The man himself, yeah? We are here to watch and be in awe sometimes. Ooh, an awe's a bit too much, isn't it? Slightly. Hey, fair enough though. But we are here to watch and to see and to enjoy and to laugh. The man himself, Jan Toby-Amisi.
At the right height as well, thank you. You laughed a bit too hard. I don't like that. Guys, how we doing tonight? Let's give ourselves a round of applause again for the headline acts. For the headline acts, yes. Yeah, I'm not fucking paying them, but cool. For those of you who don't know me, all of you fucking know me. There's no point, but fuck it. There's one person that doesn't know me. There's a nigger at the back who knows me, so I can finally say it. It works. Well, my name is Jan. I'm a comedian, obviously. I work as a secondary school teacher because, you know, for some fucking reason, I just really enjoy being depressed in it. This isn't really a performance. This is more of a public service announcement. If you're ever considering a career in secondary school education, here's my advice. Don't do that shit. Just do something else. Like, it's a fucking scam. I think the biggest problem with working in secondary schools is that you really want to help the kids, but you also want to fight the kids, innit? Like that's my daily dilemma. I had one kid come up to me and go, "Sir, is the UK still in the EU because we left the continent?" I remember looking at him going, "Your mum doesn't smack you hard enough at home, does she?" It's a stupid question. I've learned a lot about myself working in education, you know. I've realized that I'm a good teacher. You know, I take care of my kids. I try and make my lessons fun and engaging. I'm just not a good person. Like, I'm the type of person that will flirt with your mum at parents' evening because you didn't do my homework. Like, that is how petty I am. Look at you like, "Hey, Timmy, you didn't tell me that your mum was a fucking buff ting, bro. Come on." Oh, man. I can't turn off teacher mode in my head. Like, I can't turn it off. I was having an argument with my ex last year, and I remember getting so angry that I looked at her and I was like, should I just give her detention? And my first thought wasn't to talk it out or to solve our problems, it was to keep the bitch behind for an hour. I was about to call her mum as well. So, how many teachers do we have in the room? Okay, we've got 2 teachers. Right. None of you do like secondary school education because I fucking know all of you. But the thing you need to understand about secondary school teaching, yeah, is just 2 components. 20% is actually teaching. 80% is telling these niggas to shut the fuck up all the fucking time. It's not that the... Why's my phone bugging? This is a watch, by the way. Like... You know what it is? The classes aren't hard to teach. It's just there's like 1 or 2 cunts that make it very, very hard to teach the class. So I'm going to pick on some of you for this demonstration, yeah? But would you like to tell everybody your name? Yes. This is Holly. Everybody say hi, Holly. Hi. Okay, well done. What's good? It's a show full of black people, I love it. Would you like to tell everybody your name?
My name's Project R and always...
Shut up! That's Rashad. Everybody say hi, Rashad.
Hi, Rashad.
Lucky I didn't tell them to tell you to fuck off. Right. So usually what happens is I have to get the kids into the class, which is a whole different level on its own. A few people here that I went to school with, you know exactly what it's like. Usually it's getting the kids in by going, right, students, let's make our way inside the classroom. Inside the classroom, thank you. Make sure you take off your bags and your coats. Put your bags underneath the desk and your coats behind your chair. Where did I say you should put the bag?
Behind your... Oh, okay.
Under the thing, under the desk. Thank you. Bags underneath your desk and your jackets behind your chair. That's the instruction. God, you guys did not pass school. I know you, so great. Fuck it up. Yeah, so everybody put your bags underneath your desk and your jackets behind your chair. Now, I would like everybody to do this. I'd like everybody to take out their Macbeth handbooks, a pen and a highlighter. Let's all do that now. Let's all do that now. Pens, highlighters, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Why are you bugging? It's underneath your desk. Take it out. Take it out. Jackets. No, not jackets. Books. Macbeth books on the table. Pens, highlighters. Well done. You have your pen. Well done. You have your book. Thank you. You don't have your book out. Your book should be on the desk. Take out the book and put it on the... I don't like this behavior, Rashad. Stop messing about. Now, we'll be going from Macbeth, Act 1, Scene 5, page 20. Macbeth, Act 1, Scene 5, page 20. What page are we going from?
Page 1.
Would someone like to remind this student what page we're on?
20.
20, well done. And what act and what scene are we going from?
Numero uno.
Scene what?
Scenes. I heard Act 1.
You lot did not pass school, I swear down. Act 1, scene 5, page 20. Act 1, scene 5, page 20. Now, Charlotte, would you like to remind me of what we did in Act 1, scene 4? Actually, before you answer, Holly, why is your head on the desk? Your head should not be on. Don't talk back. Don't talk back. Do not talk back. Keep your head off the desk. This is not a bedroom. That is not a pillow. This is a classroom, and your head should not be on the desk when I'm teaching. Why is that the case? Don't speak. Don't gasp either. This is your reminder. If it happens again, it will be a warning, and after that, a detention. Am I clear? Yes, sir. Yes. Just say it like that. Weird. Now, Rashad, the entire time that I was speaking to Holly, you were having a conversation. I didn't say speak. There's an expectation in this classroom, which is when Mr. Amisi is speaking, you are silent. Let's repeat that, class. When Mr. Amisi is speaking, you are what? Silent. When Mr. Amisi is speaking, you are what? Silent. So why are you not silent? This is your reminder. If this happens again, it will be a warning. After that, it will be a detention. Shh. Right. Charlotte, I apologize. Act 1, scene 4. Could you give us the lowdown of what happened in that scene?
Oh, that was the scene where the aliens arrived.
Not quite right, but try again. But before you try again, Holly is being rude because her head is on the desk again. So, one of two things is happening right now, Holly, right? Let's discuss this by process of elimination. The first thing that might be happening is I'm speaking Swahili, and so you don't understand what I'm saying. Which means it's my fault, right? Because you don't understand what to do, and I should make it clearer for you because I'm the teacher. But the second thing that must be happening, right? And I think this is it, is that you've elected to ignore the conversation we've just had because you think you're bigger than me in this classroom. So now you're now this is a warning. And if it happens again, what happens? Yeah, exactly. Keep your head off the desk. Rashad, again, you're having a conversation. Furthermore, you're on your phone. Now, you are coming back at 3 o'clock for an hour's detention with me, where we will have a nice conversation about who the authority in the room is. Because you seem to think that is you. When Mr. Amisi is speaking, you are what? Silent. When Mr. Amisi is speaking, you are what? Clearly not, because Rashad thinks he owns the room. He thinks he's Mr. Amisi. So when you come back at 3 o'clock, we're going to have a nice chat, since you like to chat so much. We're going to have a nice chat about who the authority in the room is. Holly, that's a detention. Take your head off the desk. That is my fucking job in a nutshell, bro. That is all I do. That's all I do. You know the fucked up thing is about that joke is I used to be that class clown. I used to like to take the piss out of the teachers, but the difference was I would get disciplined when I get home. Like the teachers started figuring out, he gets licks at home. Like that's what they figured out. How many people here got licks? Louis, tell me what your mum would do if you got a phone call home.
I never got phone calls home because I was very well put together.
Fucking nerd. Fucking nerd. Curtis, what would your mum do?
Boy.
See the trauma in his eyes. You know what's fucked up about my childhood? I got licks, but I didn't change my behavior, so my mum started using weapons. Like she started using her hands, then she started using slippers. At one point there was a plastic chair. That one felt illegal. She even had all the Africans in the room will know this. You know the wire in the curtain. She spent like 5 minutes taking it out slowly, and she's struggling as well. And I'm still crying. She's like, I'm gonna fuck you up when I get this out. But the worst weapon, my mum's favorite weapon of all time, was my dad. I have this name for my dad. I've never said it to him because he'll still fuck me up. But my name for him is that he's my mum's personal Pokemon. Because she'd like throw him and he'd come out and he'd be like, who needs to get fucked up today? Who fucked around in school? Huh? Nah. Teaching has ruined my fucking life, bro. It's ruined the bedroom for me. Like, now I can't role play as a teacher in the bedroom because apparently I take it too far. I remember I was with a girl and we were doing some role play in the bedroom. She comes in and she's like, sir, I was really struggling with the homework last night and I'll do anything for an A. What do you think I should do? And I was like, go and fucking revise. Like, that's how I process shit as a teacher nowadays. Like, are you really about to suck dick for foundation maths? Is that the standard? Is that what we're doing? Foundation maths, really? I think my sex talk has kind of changed now as I've been getting older and now in my late 20s. Like, I don't like it when women call me daddy in the bedroom anymore. Because when women call me daddy in the bedroom, it sounds really weird, but I start to feel more responsible. Like a woman could just be like, I just want to eat you up, daddy. And I'll be like, have you eaten today? Fuck you mean you're going to eat me? Fuck off. Fuck off. So some of you know this. For the last 8 months, my family have been trying to get me an arranged marriage. Yeah, because they've realized I'm 5'6" and Hinge is never going to fucking work. Yeah, no, I am that short. You could drown me in a sink. You know what a student said to me recently? A student said, sir, you look like Kevin Hart if he had no soul. I'm gonna fuck you up when we go outside. Fuck that student, man. You know what, yeah? I was rehearsing today, right, in front of a mirror, and I realized why I'm so short. I've actually realized it. I actually have quite a long torso. It's just my legs that let me down, innit? Like, at some point when I was gestating in the womb, my legs were growing, and I went, nah, I'm tired. I'll stop here. I'll stop here. I'm like 5'10" up here and 4'11" down here. Don't worry, my dick's still big, though. Hey, short kings. Knockout! Oh, my God, that's funny. No, it's funny. It's weird. I make all these short jokes, but the truth is I've dated a load of tall women in my life. I've dated a load of tall women. The wonders of what you can do with a ladder. But dated a load of tall women. And some of you might not believe me, but my ex-girlfriend is 6'1". Yes, she was 6'1", and well, she is 6'1". She's not dead. 6'1", and I'm 5'6". And the question everybody would ask me is, how do you lot have sex? The first, and there's two answers to this. The first one is with hope, and secondly, it is literally all about the angles. You know what I mean? Like, being short has its disadvantages, but like at the right angle.
You can eat pussy.
Motherfucker just stole my punchline. You fucking bitch. I was gonna say I can eat pussy standing up, but no. Fucking ruined the joke. I should make you pay.
I did.
You got bumped. Everybody here is for free, bro. Oh my God. How did I rob someone and not know it? Oh man. Anybody on any dating apps? Yeah? Okay, so there's only one person on dating apps. Anybody used Hinge before in the past? Anybody? Yeah. I was on Hinge a couple months ago. I stopped using it. Amy, you're on Hinge?
Not anymore.
Sorry, I had to bait you out. It was funny. Yeah, no, I was on Hinge a couple months ago, but I stopped using it. I was using it for all the wrong reasons. Like, I was basically on Hinge to look for roommates, because spare rooms is just that fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't looking for love anymore. I was looking for rent money. If I could get a bit ahead with it, great. But you know what I mean? Let's make sure we get the rent paid first before we hot tour. Let's just make sure. A lot of my friends are having kids. None of you in here are having kids at this moment in time, so I feel better about myself. A lot of my friends are having kids. I started to change my mind on how I see having kids. Like before I used to see having kids as a good thing, but now I just see them like investing in crypto. In that you can invest a lot of money into them, but you're probably gonna end up disappointed. I know that because that's how my family feels about me. Fuck off. Fuck off. I've been in a lot of, I'm at that age now where my family wants me to have kids. They all want to be grandparents and aunties and uncles, which means that our dynamic gets very, very weird whenever we talk to each other. My auntie sent me a message via my mum, because that's how we do shit. Sent a message to my mum saying, Jan has to present a wife to the entire family by the end of the year. Present a wife by the end of the year to the entire family. Now, for context, my grandfather had 21 kids, and the family has not fucking stopped growing since then. We're like 70 members deep. We're like 3 football teams, bro. But the second thing, I was like, present a wife. Like, she's still a person. Like, I'm not going to present her like she's a cow. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to be like, look at this fine woman. Can get her pregnant in 3 days. Look at it. Fantastic. Fuck that shit. I've been in a lot of interracial relationships, which has caused my friends to call me the snow bunny hunter. Some of those friends are in here now. I'm kind of scared of having kids in interracial relationships. Not because it's bad or anything, just mainly because, I'm just concerned about like the conversation about race would be quite awkward. Like I don't think I have it in me to look at my biracial son and go, look, my son, you are half black, which means that for the rest of your life, you're probably gonna season your food very well, but you're also half white, which means that if you ever go to Nando's and you get the extra hot sauce, there is a chance that you might fucking die. Just stick to salt, bro. It's all right. It's all right. I'll leave you with something a little bit serious, right? Something a little bit serious. So, I was in a relationship last year, very, very short-lived relationships. We're talking 3 months, right? But we broke up mainly because of the subject of children. I wanted to have kids at some point in my life, and not right now. I'm enjoying my money too much. And she never wanted to have kids. But the reason we even had that conversation was because we had 2 pregnancy scares within 2 months, because going raw is great. But the point was, the first pregnancy scare fucked me up the most, It got me thinking of 2 things mainly. It got me thinking of, like, how many people here are under 25? Right. I just don't respect anyone that was born after Spider-Man 1. Don't take it personally. Tom Holland's your favorite Spider-Man. I don't understand that, but... Andrew got, brother, what's that? He just fucking moved away, just. You actually do? Oh my God. Let's not turn this into a... This is rush hour right here. Anyway. But I was confronted with this reality of, so when you get into your late 20s, sorry, I'm about to fuck you up, but when you get into your late 20s, something you start to realize is either online or in person, you come across people that are just doing life better than you. Do you know what I mean? Like someone's getting married, or someone's already married, they're having kids, or they're having their 3rd kid, fuck it, they're getting divorced. Sounds expensive, but it sounds fun as hell. Slating people in court. They're making more money than you, they have a better job than you, and there I am still in my house wanking into a sock. But the point I'm trying to make is, when I was confronted with this possibility of perhaps being a dad, I was like, it's not that scary to me, I've been taking care of my family for a while, I've been taking care of my mom financially, been taking care of my sister to the point where I've basically become her dad. And so I was like, you know what, I'm kind of ready for this responsibility. Like, I've never been happier in my life to pay child support. Like, that shit was cool. But the second thought I had was, what if my kid grows up and turns out to be an absolute bastard, Like, what if I don't just like him? Like, everything he does just annoys me. Now, I had this fantasy where I'm at the table, yeah? I'm in a big dining room with a big table, because I've done well for myself. It's a fantasy, fuck you. I got my wife at the other end, right there, because she's the matriarch of the house, innit? I got my 3 kids, because I'm active. Kevin Hart is there for no reason. Everything is silent, you know, it's perfect. I look at my wife, I'm like, are you okay? Can you pass the sugar? Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah. I just, yeah. Love you. Now I look at my eldest son, I'm just like, fuck this nigga, man. Fuck him. He's just like, so dad, I got a new job. No one cares, bro. No one cares. Fuck him. It's not even alive yet. Fuck the cunt. Fuck him. Fuck that nigga. God. You know what? When I have kids, if I ever have a son first, I'm going to show him this video. I'm going to show it to him. So I think, you know what? All this talk about having kids and stuff like that with like my ex completely like fucked me up for a little bit. But I think the main reason I'm so scared of like intimacy and shit like that is because I'm yet to forgive myself for certain things that I've done in my life, you know? Like I'm yet to forgive myself for the fact that 3 years ago, I somehow accidentally, keyword accidentally, made out with a smackhead.
Whoa.
I told my therapist this, and my therapist was like, you're allowed to keep secrets, bro. Like, I don't... That was bare loud. You didn't have to say that. It's bare loud. I remember paying a lot of money just to be told I can't help you with that one, bro. Can't help you. I remember I used to go to these Thursday night events, right? These Thursday single nights. So I went down to this bar one day. I see this nice girl by the bar. She's, you know, short, petite, blonde, whatever. And I'm like, you know what? Let me have a conversation with her. This conversation lasts all of 20 seconds, and we start making out. Yeah. As we're making out, she like stops and she pulls back and puts her hand on my chest. And she goes, Yan, I need you to know that I really enjoy taking drugs. Oh. And I was like, okay, first of all, how the fuck do you know my name? I didn't tell you that shit. But secondly, what does drugs have to do with this? I was actually disgusted. I was a bit like, this woman's weird, bruv. So I kissed her again. We're making out, and she stopped, and she pulls back again, puts her hand on my chest and goes, no, Yan, you don't understand. I really enjoy taking drugs. And I'm like, again, how the fuck do you know my name? I didn't tell you that shit. But then I was like, you know what? I'm actually curious. What kind of drugs do you like then? And she goes, well, I like weed. I take a bit of MDMA. I've tried mescaline once. And I really like heroin. I don't know if any of you have ever been through this, yeah, but have you ever just had that moment where you can just hear God leave the group chat? That was fucking crazy. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm quite expressive. I'm like, oh, that's disgusting. And she's like, wait, are you judging me for taking drugs? In fact, are you judging me for taking heroin? And I was like, yes. Yes. Because heroin is not a fun drug to take. Like, for instance, right? Let's say you go to your friend's house for a pre-drinks, right? And you see a bit of cocaine on the table. Fuck it, ain't that bad. It's a movie drug. It's not real. Just take it. Woo! Fuck it. You're high for like 4 hours. You go to your friend's house and maybe there's a bit of weed and there's a grinder there. Fuck it. You might want to blaze up before or after. You know? It's a good choice. But if you get to your friend's house and there is a belt and syringe on the table, all of a sudden the pre-drinks aren't fun anymore, is it? Like, I just think about it this way. If you take heroin at the pre-drinks, where the fuck are you going? So you can go to the club like this for 4 hours. Just fuck that shit, man. There's always 2 reactions I get when I tell this joke, right? 2 reactions. The first reaction is, that man made up with a smack. Delete my number, please. I'm never talking to you again. But the second thing I always hear is, I hear she's a smackhead, but was she buff? And yeah, she was, but now I know what heroin tastes like. Taste my. It's not fun. Sorry about that. Fucking hell, guys. Just before I wrap up the show, just a notice. Can we just give a round of applause to ourselves for being here tonight and for our amazing headliners and stuff. He just moved back to the seat and was like, "I'm sorry, bro. It's all a joke." Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Like whenever I tell people that I'd like do stand-up comedy, and I've been doing it for like what the last 3-4 years, a lot of people tend to like say to me, "Look how short this is, bruv."
Sorry, bro.
It's all right. You're short too. So, like the. Physical comedy. Like, when people say comedy is a very, very hard thing to do, like it really, really fucking is hard. It's really, really hard to do, especially in front of people that you already know because they know you in quite a certain way and you're having to make them laugh over and over and over again. So honestly, thank you guys for being here and also for being just very fucking supportive through, you know, reposting my shit, liking my shit, dropping comments, sharing it to people, you know, even reminding me, you know, to stop being a bitch when I'm crying and thinking to myself, I can't do this, like, am I actually good? Wasn't sure I was gonna do this show even, like I was terrified, you know, and I look at all of you here today and I just think, if I charged you, I'd have made so much money today. But nonetheless, I've had a good time. I hope you've had a good time. Did we have a good time tonight? Right, Chola, Marcia, come up here. Let's keep the applause going on. Let's keep the applause going on. Yeah, man. These two are solid, man. So, again, huh? Shut up. That was rude. I'm not sorry, though. It was funny. Come on. Get drinks at the bar. Let's talk amongst ourselves. Network. Tell them about your music, you know, tell them about... I'm just baiting people out on their careers. Huh?
He's a SoundCloud rapper.
Oh. You know, we've got this place until 10:30. You can roast him until then, you know. Nah, I'm joking. But guys, thank you so much. I'll see you at the bar. Be out there in 5. Thank you. Love you.